Not a ton has changed. I still don't know if they're Braxton Hicks. I don't know if it's contractions, but I have had a few since yesterday. I'm pretty sure they're Braxton Hicks because there's no pattern to them. They're only lasting about 90 seconds. Last night it was like at 6:17, and then 8:47, and this morning like at 3:45, and then at 5:47. And she's just kind of been moving around. Very uncomfortable. Don't really know what's happening. My stomach feels very tight. But since it is now past the first, we're not too worried about trying to induce. Biggest change, I guess, is my husband and I are either sick or dealing with severe allergy issues right now. It feels very similar to when I had my sinus infection back in September. Very stopped up here, so I have to sleep with my mouth open, but if I sleep with my mouth open, my mouth gets really dry, and then my throat gets sore. My lips are very chapped. The only difference is my nose is constantly just like dripping, so that's kind of good, I think. I did take a Zyrtec because that was approved in September, and considering I am almost at my due date, still approved. I'm going to take a shower soon and do a neti pot and try to rest. Matt went to work for a few hours, and he's going to come home and rest, so kind of like, Aria, you can stay in right now. Mom and Dad are kind of sick. Or hopefully, neither of us have a fever, so he has a nurse at his office that is going to check his temperature there, because our thermometer, we think, because it's low battery, it doesn't work. We actually both had 97 degree temperatures, Fahrenheit. I mean, I don't feel like I have a fever, I just feel like it's a sinus infection again. That's starting to form. Probably from camping. We did spend over 24 hours in the woods, and it was really cold, so it was probably something from there. But I have a ton of Kleenex next to me. I've been drinking a lot of water. We had soup and fruit for breakfast, so a lot of liquids, proteins, got that vitamin C going. I'm gonna take a shower soon and just kind of feel normal. She was moving for a second, but the light might not be able to see with the light. But that's my belly now. My belly button has popped. My husband said it looks like a gunshot wound because my piercing looks all crazy. Did anyone else have this happen? Like this has been going on since like 20 weeks. I just find it funny how it is. It's crooked. So that's what I'm asking. Did anyone have a crooked one? And it doesn't go like straight through my belly button. It like goes off to the side. Oh, she's not moving now. So we'll update. The only concern again is still blood pressure. I don't think it's going to be that high. I think it might be elevated, maybe like hypertensive stage, but I don't think it's going to be super, super high. She's more concerned with making sure there's no protein in my urine, and I don't think my blood pressure is going to be above the 160 over 100. It might hit once again at like 139 over 79, because that's what it's been doing a lot of. I did have someone ask a question about how kind of dealing with, I guess, the symptoms that no one likes to talk about. Like the too much information symptoms, which honestly, when you're pregnant, I don't think there is any such thing as like TMI, like you're pregnant, everything kind of happens. But how I've been dealing with, I guess, digestive issues, such as like bowel movements or gas, and honestly, I haven't been really gassy, you could say. Definitely have more gas than I did before getting pregnant, and definitely have more gas as my pregnancy has progressed, just because that's what happens. everything starts running out of room as your uterus and baby get bigger. But my gassiness, I haven't dealt with it. I don't eat a lot of cruciferous foods right now, just because I know I'm not going to be able to eat them once she's born, because I don't want it to transfer into my breast milk and then cause her to be really gassy herself. So, a lot of the time, though, my gassiness is in the middle of the night. So, like, when I have to get up to pee, I sit down and it's just like... so it just kind of, like, works its way out. I don't try to stop it. I mean, I'm at home. I will say I have developed a hernia. It's not really bad. I just kind of noticed it probably 3 weeks ago, maybe even 2 weeks ago. I don't think it's been that long. Just something fell off, so took a look-see, and I do have one. It is not painful at all, which is why I wasn't sure what it was. Not painful, no itching, no pain at all, and that can happen. And the only way to really get rid of those is to, like, not be pregnant anymore, because the blood vessels is how a hernia starts, and the only way to get rid of that is to give birth to a baby, so your uterus and all that weight isn't pushing down on your rectum or anal glands. I don't really know what the word is, but yeah. Just kind of been drinking a ton of water to also help with, like, alleviating any gas, because I don't feel bloated ever, so I'm really surprised when I do get a lot of gas. But a lot of water, easy to digest vegetables. I do a lot of leafy greens now, and potatoes. For some reason, potatoes have been helping me with my bowel movements. I haven't looked into the science behind that, but they definitely help. A lot of water and protein. Even though I eat a ton of carbs, I probably eat more protein still, because that helps just to get everything through your system. So, yeah, that's how I've been dealing with those. Like I said, any questions, go ahead and ask. I am an open book right now. I mean, I'm pregnant. Not much privacy when you're pregnant with anything. And I'm very open to talk about anything as well. So I will update after our appointment. I'm hoping my husband can come with me, since he's going to be home by then. And hopefully we won't be forced to go into labor today because of blood pressure. But if we are, so be it. I am very much ready for her to get here. So see you on the other side. So this is fun. Over my appointment. My appointment is over, and my car won't start, and it's like below 40 and rainy, so I have to wait for their patrol car to come and jump my car, because my husband is 30 minutes away, so that's super exciting. As far as the appointment went, everything was fine. I haven't dilated anymore. I'm still at like a 1, almost a 2, but I am 50% effaced. So I got my car jumped, and now I'm at AutoZone getting a new battery. I'm waiting for my husband to get here to help me with that. So yeah, super exciting day today. Okay, so we're home. My battery got changed. It works now. Now I have a new battery. So I shouldn't have to worry about my battery dying anytime soon. So as far as the appointment went, blood pressure was fine. Still 1 centimeter dilated, but my doctor said I was about 50% effaced. And we're still just in a waiting game. There is no way of telling when Ari is going to want to hang out. I have been feeling like someone's been punching my cervix or headbutting my cervix. My doctor said that that is probably what is happening. She could be trying, to start engaging, I guess. My last appointment is next week, and then the following week I'm scheduled for an induction if she hasn't shown up yet. So the 10th is my appointment, and then I think like the 15th or the 16th is scheduled for an induction. I have to wait for the hospital nurse to call me with that. So we're getting really close. Blood pressure was fine. And that's really it. Not a lot of report. Just waiting. It is a waiting game right now. I feel pretty big. My belly is very hard already. My husband was feeling it last night. He was like, man, your belly is very hard. Yep. got a baby in there who has stretched its limit. So, yeah, she's moving around quite a lot. I'm hoping that means something soon, but yeah, that was 39 weeks. We are coming up on 40 weeks fast. And the reason I'm scheduled for the induction in 2 weeks is because that would put me at 42 weeks, and my doctor does not want me to go over 42 weeks. So it's anyone's guess now when she decides to show up. I was a little bummed that I wasn't dilated more, but I definitely have thinned or effaced much more in the last 2 weeks, so that's good. Still fighting off, so that's good. So I am currently, if you can't tell, fighting off sinuses again, and that is not exciting, but my doctor just said, Zyrtec is fine. Don't let it get bad, like towards an infection. And at least this time around, I'm not coughing a lot. It's just all up here. So nasal congestion, which that's easy to handle. I've been neti potting, Zyrtec, a lot of water, blowing my nose. So yeah, not a lot to report. I'm gonna go and get a lot of other stuff done. Make some more videos. So watch those when they come out, and watch all the other stuff. I've been doing a lot this spring.